Today on Inquirer, prices of egg rise due to bird flu and increased demand this holiday season. Manila International Airport Authority orders probe on alleged use of airport passes for human trafficking modus. On Bonifacio Day, President Bongbong Marcos urges Filipinos to be honest and love their country as the Filipino hero did. And Filipino referee admits he cheated to help Manny Pacquiao win.
Good evening. The bird flu outbreak and increased holiday demand are among the factors to blame for the increase of egg prices in several areas. To tell us more, here's Gina Mangaluza reporting live. Jean?
Well, Neil, the rise of egg prices can be attributed to the bird flu as well as heightened holiday demands. According to the Philippine Egg Board Chairman Gregorio San Diego, the prices of eggs vary per area. In Batangas, San Diego said that the farm price of medium-sized eggs are at 6 pesos and 25 centavos. But in Bulacan and Pampanga, the bird flu has driven up the cost of eggs to 7 pesos. The price hike has been ongoing for 2 weeks, said San Diego. With the holiday season approaching, the chair pointed out that many Christmas food items, such as leche flan and cake, use eggs, thus the increase in demand. The troubles don't stop there, as even the cost of bird feeds are increasing, adding to the expenses of caring for chickens. Lastly, San Diego pointed out that there's a lack of regulation among egg businesses, as new players enter the trade and drove small to medium farmers out of business. That's it from me, Neil. Back to you.
Jean, a lot of Filipinos are complaining now about the high prices of goods, and now egg prices are also increasing in different areas. So how are authorities going about this bird flu outbreak?
Well, Neil, during the previous bird flu outbreak in March this year, the Department of Agriculture ordered tighter restrictions on the movement of poultry within 1 kilometer of a quarantine zone within affected areas. People were also urged to report any known bird flu outbreaks to the authorities. Whether or not the same applies to our situation now remains to be seen.
Okay. Thanks, Jean. That's Jean Mangaluza reporting live. The Manila International Airport Authority has ordered a thorough probe on the alleged use of airport passes for human trafficking activities. For the full story, here's Zachariah and Sarao reporting live. Zach?
Yes, Neil, the Manila International Airport Authority, or the MIAA, earlier said that it has already ordered to probe the alleged use of airport passes for human trafficking activities. This developed after the Senate Committee on Women, Children, Family Relations, and Gender Equality conducted a hearing on the issue of human trafficking of Filipinos, specifically in Myanmar, yesterday. MIAA said this prompted its General Manager, Cesar Chong, to direct a thorough probe into the alleged use of fake airport passes to aid in human trafficking attempts. In fact, MIAA reported that it had already apprehended 4 passengers in separate locations in October and November, all of whom posed as employees of different airport concessionaires to bypass immigration officers in NAIA. The MIAA then vowed to beef up security measures to ensure the safety of OFWs. Meanwhile, the Bureau of Immigration also affirmed this sentiment, stressing the urgency of the said issue after revealing that all 4 passengers apprehended by MIAA used fake boarding passes. One of the said victims was on her way to Kuala Lumpur along with her fake passport and boarding pass before security intercepted her while trying to go through the entrance meant for employees. The victim admitted that both her passport and boarding pass were stamped outside the premises of NAIA. According to BI Commissioner Norman Tancinco, previous victims may have been able to evade the immigration's departure assessment by utilizing the employee's entrance. Because of this, Tancinco said that they are now currently investigating several victims of what he said was a quote-unquote human trafficking syndicate that entices our kababayans to work abroad as call center agents only to be transported to a third country to work as online scammers. Neil Tancinco said BI is currently investigating whether these cases are linked, admitting that it was a big security issue. To compensate while their investigation is still ongoing, Tancinco said the BI will start implementing strict departure formalities, ensuring that all departing passengers are inspected and assessed by BI officers. Back to you, Neil.
Zach, I have a question quickly. So, do authorities have an idea how this happened? Maybe how it started, how it happened in the first place, and what are the angles that they are trying to look at regarding this case? Are they looking at a possible inside job regarding this?
Well, right now, Neil, both the MIAA and BI are still conducting their investigation, both of which just announced doing so today. But the BI said that it is currently investigating the possibility of a human trafficking syndicate being involved. This syndicate, as stated by BI Commissioner Dansenko, pays Filipinos for BPO opportunities only to land on online scamming work. This basically coincides with a claim made by Senator Risa Ontiveros during the Senate plenary session on November 21, where she disclosed that a Chinese mafia is planning to establish a team of Filipino scammers in Myanmar. Filipinos are being targeted apparently due to their proficiency in English. According to Ontiveros, Filipinos were being recruited through fake job advertisements before being forced into cryptocurrency investment scams.
Okay. Thanks, Zach. That's Zakaria Nasarao. President Bongbong Marcos led the commemoration of the 159th birth anniversary of Andres Bonifacio in Caloocan. In his speech, Marcos said it was important that Filipinos remember and treasure the lessons that the country's heroes impart because these will serve as guides to a better future. He noted how Bonifacio fought for the country with love, bravery, and conviction despite the dangers and the risks. Marcos Jr. urged Filipinos to be honest and love their country as the Filipino hero did.
Kaya't hinihikayat ko ang aking mga kapwa Pilipino na patuloy na parangalan si Bonifacio at ang lahat ng mga bayaming Pilipino, kilala man o hindi, na nag-alay ng kanilang buhay upang matiyak ang kalayaan at pagkakakilanlan ng siyang ipinagmamalaki natin ngayon. Bilang mga tagapamana ng kalayaang kanilang ipinaglaban, tungkulin natin bilang mga Pilipino na panatilihing buhay ang diwa ng kanilang mga layunin at siguruhing mapayapa, malaya at masagana ang ating sambayanan. Kaya naman, sikapin natin na maging pinakamahusay na uri ng ating mga sarili, na maging Pilipino na ang katapatan at pagmamahal sa bayan ay kapares ng ating mga bayaning tulad ni Gat Andres.
More than 18,000 or 74% of total applicants have passed the nurse licensure examination. 18,529 out of 24,903 applicants have passed, according to the Professional Regulation Commission. Abigail Garganta Ramirez of St. Paul University, Dumaguete, topped the exam with a score of 90%. In an interview with INQUIRER.net, Ramirez explained that she didn't expect she will rank first in the exams. She also recalled how the pandemic was her biggest hurdle due to the cutting short of their on-ground clinical practice.
During the pandemic, there are a lot of health workers who have sacrificed, and health workers in general were really a need at that time. So it was also one of the moments that I have realized how important really the nursing profession is. And not only the nursing profession, but all healthcare workers in general po. I hope po for the country that nurses and healthcare workers in general would be given a priority po. Most especially sa how we are sort of treated in the country po. I think that we need to have a better sort of healthcare system in the Philippines so that those people who really need the healthcare or those people in need of treatments, mga ganun po, will really be given that. And as for my part, I think I can be part of the change through in another way, which is to also impart my knowledge po to other future nurses, I mean, by teaching as a clinical instructor in the university that I have graduated from po, which is my plan, my next step as being a registered licensed nurse po.
Renowned Filipino referee Carlos Padilla admitted he facilitated a rigged result in Manny Pacquiao's infamous fight against Australian Nidal Hussein back in 2000. In an interview uploaded by the World Boxing Council, Padilla admitted he prolonged the counting after Hussein knocked down Pacquiao in the fourth round. Padilla also admitted forcing the outcome when he ruled a headbutt as a punch, resulting in a 10-round TKO win for Pacquiao. Pacquiao could not be reached at the moment. Hussein, however, had a lot to say, particularly on how both fighters' paths diverged after that bout. He added that his camp smelled something fishy early on and accused the organizers of using a loophole in Padilla's nationality to slide him into the referee's position. Alamin natin ang mainit na balita sa mundo ng showbiz kasama si Irvin Santiago ng Bandera. Irvin?
Hi Neil at sa lahat ng mga kabandera natin all over the universe, ito na nga ang latest Bandera Chika. Hanggang ngayon ay natatawa pa rin kami kapag napapanood ang viral video ni Mavi Legaspi nang maging contestant siya sa kapuso game show na Family Feud. Talagang nagpasabog ng good vibes ang guesting ng kapuso TV host actor sa programa ni Dingdong Dantes dahil nga sa nakakaloka niyang sagot sa isang survey question. Sa katunayan, hotdog na ang tawag ngayon ng mga netizens sa anak ni na Carmina Villaruel at Soren Legaspi. Mismong si Mavi na ang nagpatunay na hanggang ngayon ay marami pa rin ang hindi makaget over sa nag-viral niyang sagot dahil sa naging karanasan niya habang nasa isang mall. Sa kanyang Twitter account, nag-post ang binata tungkol sa nakakalokang experience niya matapos ngang mag-viral ang kanyang Family Feud video. Kwento ng twin brother ni Cassie Legaspi, habang namamasyal daw siya sa isang kilalang shopping mall, ay bigla na lang daw siyang tinanong ng isang nakasalubong niya ng survey question sa kanya ni Dingdong na, Mavi, 1 plus 1. Ayan. Sa mga hindi pa masyadong aware, mabilis ngang nag-viral sa social media ang video ni Mavi kung saan hotdog ang kanyang isinagot sa survey question ng game master na si Dingdong. Ang tanong ni Dong, kapag nagbibiroan, anong kalokohan ang isinasagot sa iyo ng friend mo kapag tinanong mo siya ng 1 plus 1? Ilang segundo munang nag-isip si Mavi bago sumagot ng hotdog, na talaga namang ikinahagalpak ng mga nakapanood kasunod ng mabilis na pagkalat ng video sa social media. Nakasama ni Mavi sa nasabing episode ng Family Feud sina Raver Cruz, Julian San Jose at Derek Monasterio para sa Team Limitless. At yan ang Bandera Chika natin for today. Thanks, Neil!
Maraming salamat, Irvin. And these are the stories you need to know today. I'm Neil Mercado. Follow INQUIRER.net on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and Reddit. For more stories, visit INQUIRER.net. Good evening.